Hello from one of Canada's greatest outdoor cities. We are Davey and Sky, and we just arrived in Thunder Bay.
We are so excited to be here, and over the next few days we're going to be exploring everything this area has to offer. From scenic hikes and suspension bridges, island getaways, historic sites, and plenty of great food and local spots in between, it's going to be a trip to remember.
Okay, so we just got off the plane and we're headed straight to Kakabeka Falls. This looks amazing.
It's the second biggest falls in all of Ontario. It's nicknamed the Niagara of the North, and
40 meters tall.
40 meters, and it's so powerful too. So that's why we have the camera facing this way.
Yeah.
Because it's so loud and misty as well.
It is epic.
There are a ton of different walking areas and look-offs over the falls, and it's wild to see how fast this water is moving below us. We're in the mist! We're so...
There's a few trails here that you can do. There's one to a little falls, so it's actually a provincial park. You can camp here, explore more trails.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can you imagine camping right next to this massive waterfall and getting to see it? Like
Super
first
cool.
thing in the morning and in the afternoon.
And you also get a shower too.
Yeah,
over there.
free shower. We have now made our way into the city of Thunder Bay, and we've checked into Superior Shores by Best Western. This is our hotel room. Very comfortable bed. It's very like boutique-y from the photos online. It looked like a lot of the rooms were very unique with their own individual murals. And there's a really cool mural when you walk into the building too. Dog friendly, and breakfast is included.
Clearly dog friendly. Break the rules. Break the rules.
Tonight for dinner we are digging into a Thunder Bay favorite, and we are at Prospector Steakhouse. They're known for comfort and hospitality and really good portions. Let's go get us some steak. This place is so cool. The decor is cozy, woodsy. There's a canoe hanging over us that's like all lit up inside. And we just got our starters, so it turns out all of their steak dishes comes with soup or salad. She said soup and salad? I don't know. And really good smelling rolls. Like a whole loaf of rolls. And some whipped butter. Our food is here, and it looks and smells amazing. David got a sirloin steak with mushroom peppercorn brandy sauce, some wedges with it, like garlic Parmesan wedges and roasted veg. And I got a small cut of medium rare prime rib with some garlic Parmesan wedges as well, and a side of onions and mushrooms because I couldn't let David have mushrooms and me not have mushrooms.
That was one of the best meals I've had in a while. Super, super good.
Just a few minute walk down from our hotel, there is this beautiful park. It's Marina Park, and it's right by the water and the marina, so you get to see all the boats and the beautiful Lake Superior.
Good morning. We have a huge day of adventures planned today. We explored town a little bit this morning and stopped into Roosters Bistro.
Like if you're looking for breakfast in Thunder Bay, definitely hit up Roosters Bistro. There was a bunch of different options. David got
the burrito.
A burrito, that's it.
So good.
And there's a whole Benny board. So there's so many different options of eggs Benedict that you can get that they specialize in. And I got the bruschetta Benny. How beautiful is that? This is Amethyst. It's Ontario's official gemstone, and in Thunder Bay there is actually the largest amethyst deposit in all of Canada. So today we're going on an amethyst adventure. We're here at Diamond Willow Amethyst Mine, and we're going to be digging up some of our very own amethyst souvenirs to take home with us.
If you don't feel like digging them up, there is plenty to choose from here. Like, I've never seen so much amethyst in my life. There's an entire store as well.
We just met Carol, who is actually her grandfather that originally had this land, and amethyst apparently runs in veins. So they excavate these veins of amethyst and they have them in piles, and that's what we're going to be going to check out and filling up buckets for ourselves. I don't think we can take a bucket of amethyst on our carry-on, unfortunately.
It's my personal item.
It's my personal item.
They do have safety glasses, but I've got Skylar sunglasses instead.
They said we could wear sunglasses.
And for $5 you can rent a hammer. So we found this piece right here, and I'm thinking there could be some good stuff in here.
I'll just record like this.
Use your safety squints. Like this.
Yeah, but those aren't safety.
Well, this is fun.
Ah!
There's nothing in here. Definitely recommend getting a hammer. This is really fun.
Don't mess with me.
Amethyst mines!
I must say this is probably the most Gollum-esque activity I've done. I'm like looking for my precious. You gotta look past the dirt because there's gemstones under there. You just gotta, we're gonna take it back to the cleaning station next and wash them all off.
That's so cool.
That is really cool. It's like kind of diamondy. Like it's pointy. That's sweet. It's really pointy.
That's incredible. Well done. Good find.
It's $40 for the pail, but she only charged us, how much was it? She charged us $5?
$5.
$5 because we were only taking such a small amount home because we know we can't fit that much in our carry-on suitcases. But this is what we got. We got this beautiful big piece and this beautiful big piece, which are gorgeous.
So cool.
It's so beautiful. And she said that like you can take a pressure wash to them, and I think they do like an acid wash as well to the ones that are on display in there, just because that gives them their shine even when they're not wet. I love our jewel. This was such a cool experience. There was a bunch of kids doing it, and there's all ages, but the kids look like they're having a lot of fun, and we know we had a lot of fun. Our next stop is Eagle Canyon Adventures. There are 2 suspension bridges here, and one of them is Canada's longest suspension bridge. It's 600 feet across. This is really high. Holy smokes. It's pretty spooky. This isn't even the longest one. The longest one is over there. This is amazing. If you are scared of heights, I would not recommend this. But I also feel pretty safe right now. Like, no. Why is there a pot there? Are you gonna try to throw coins in it?
I don't have any coins, I'm sorry.
How do you retrieve it?
Yeah, how did it even get there? Wow.
Somebody is a rock climber around these parts. All right. So this is the longest suspension bridge. You can see the other one that we came from over there, which felt really big at the time. It looks so small compared to this one now that we're on it. This is bonkers. This is beautiful. Kind of woodland, sheer cliff, canyon nothingness.
Wow, skills, that's pretty good.
Next spot, which isn't far from Eagle Canyon Adventures, is Ouimet Canyon Provincial Park. David loves this name. He wants to make many jokes. Oh, what did you say?
Where did you meet?
Where'd you meet? We met.
Yeah.
We met.
No, where'd you meet?
We met.
Yeah. Where'd you meet?
At We Met. Where did you meet?
We met.
I'll meet you. At We Met.
Where we met.
Where we met? At We Met. So stupid. This canyon gives you a panoramic view of this huge gorge all around you, and it stretches about 150 meters across and 100 meters below. So we really feel like you're out in almost the middle of it with this platform that they've built as well, so you can really take it all in from every direction. You can see the water over there, and this is just so cool. Ooh. Oh wow, that's amazing. Cool. So we brought some trail snacks with us. We picked these up at Maltese Grocery, where we kind of went for all of our lunch road trip snacks for today. We stocked up before hitting the road this morning, and now we are going to be enjoying this very Thunder Bay treat. It's called a Persian. So we have heard lots of great things about these. You can get them all around the city and area, and we're on a mission to try a bunch of them and to find out which one we love most, because people I think make them slightly differently, but I will open it for you and show you. So it's a cinnamon bun like pastry. I think it's kind of like a pastry donut. It definitely smells donutty and maybe hints of cinnamon, but it has a berry flavored pink icing on top. And these are signature for Thunder Bay. You can find them all over. That's really good. That's really yummy. I'm sorry, we should have tried it together. That's delicious.
That's good.
Dang, that's so good. This is awesome. What a treat, Thunder Bay. Thank you for making this your signature
Must
pastry.
try in Thunder Bay.
Go.
Along the highway just outside of Thunder Bay, there's actually this beautiful lookout area that gives a great view over the water and the Sleeping Giant, and it's just gorgeous. It's actually the Terry Fox Monument and Visitor Center spot, so you can come here and learn more about Terry Fox and his Marathon of Hope. If you don't know about Terry Fox, you really should. It's something that I grew up with and is ingrained in me of who he was and what he stood for and how much he just wanted to kick cancer's butt and give back. And it's quite emotional being here, honestly, to know that he started his journey all the way past where we live, so far in Newfoundland, and ran every single day with one leg because he lost his other leg to cancer. I think he was 20 years old, and he made it all the way here to Thunder Bay. Unfortunately, the cancer did come back in his lungs, so he did pass, but just to know the sheer distance, I think, for me right now is pretty mind-blowing to know it's so far away from, I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. We didn't even go in the visitor center. It's just a really beautiful monument and look off.
So we're back in town. We're at Sleeping Giant Brewing Company. This place looks amazing. You walk into their tap room and you're sitting where they make beer. We got ourselves a huge flight, and they have their own in-house sodas, so we got a little ginger ale to try as well. They also have a ton of beers on tap. It was hard to make a decision. Cheers. Good morning. We are in Sleeping Giant Provincial Park this morning. We were up early. We're up at 4, but it's now 6. We're being dilly-dallying.
A little bit.
We're going to the very top of the Giant.
We are here.
Let's get started.
Where do we go?
So you can see here, like, this is the Giant. This is the foot,
That's the head,
knees,
the Adam's apple
chest, the head.
chest.
We're going to do this entire trail, which is about 22 kilometers to the top of the Giant.
Awesome. And then on the way back, if we have time, we'll try to check out the Sea Lion area arch.
So it's recommended that you allow yourself 6 to 8 hours to do this hike. This is beautiful.
So pretty.
The Sleeping Giant is known for its unique shape, resembling a giant lying on its back. Ojibwe legend identifies this giant as Nanabiju, the spirit of deep water, who turned to stone when the secret location of a rich silver mine, known as Silver Islet, was disclosed to white men.
Above knee. Ooh. We just made it to the gorge. This is the end of the trail where you turn back. About 2 hours, 45 minutes to get here that it took us. This is the tallest vertical drop in Ontario. You can walk right up to the edge. There is no railings.
I'm really nervous, especially with you filming, and please be careful.
That is nuts. One really interesting fact about this lake is it is the biggest freshwater lake in the world.
That's a pretty cool fact. One would almost say it's superior to all the other lakes.
So we're currently 6.5 hours in, and we just made it back to the sea line, like, kind of turn off trail, and I think it leads to a little archway. I think we have time to do it, so we're gonna go check it out. It's a shorter option if you don't want to go all the way up to the top of the Giant. We're feeling this trail. Our legs are hurting.
I also ran my first ever half marathon like 3 days ago, so. This is so pretty. You could sit here all day. The water is like this beautiful turquoise color, and you can see over there the Sleeping Giant, like the head of the giant, where we hiked all the way up to just a few hours ago.
Including the Sea Lion Trail, that whole thing took us just under 7 hours and 24.5 kilometers. On to the next adventure.
Just down the road from the Sleeping Giant Provincial Park is Silver Islet, and right after our hike we actually made it there just in time to catch our boat to this island. So we are on Porphyry Island, and we're going to be here for the night. We're here with the Canadian Lighthouses of Lake Superior. It's a great volunteer group, so they host people, they host artists and residents. You can book a stay here too. You can come and just explore the island for a day, so we're really excited to check it out and learn all about the history of this island. Porphyry Island is known for its iconic lighthouse and rocky volcanic shores. The lighthouse was built in 1908 to guide ships safely through the sometimes treacherous waters of Lake Superior. In the 1960s, further work was done to include a steel tower and a second dwelling. In 1989, the lighthouse went into an automatic mode, ending the 106 years of lighthouse keeping. The island has a rich history as part of the Canadian Lighthouse Network and was once staffed by lighthouse keepers who live there year-round. Today, it is a protected natural area with hiking trails, beaches, and abundant wildlife, making it a unique and peaceful getaway. This is our room for the night. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. This has been such a peaceful afternoon. So after we arrived on the island, we checked into the keeper's dwelling where we have our room, and it was so cozy that we ended up just taking a nap because we were quite tired from our big hiking treks this morning. And yeah, it was just so nice to fall asleep with the sound of the water and waves outside. And then after our nap, we woke up and we ended up going to the other dwelling behind ours, and that's where a lot of the volunteers and artists and residents stay, and we got to have a big meal with them. So they do this every night where they cook together and eat together family styles. And now for the evening, we're going to be walking around over the next few hours of daylight and hopefully capture a nice sunset too. Really excited to check out some of the trails and the beaches that are here.
In 1929, there was a shipwreck here.
Because of the fog.
Because of the fog. So the lighthouse keeper went out to help them, and their cargo was 2,000 tons of flour. And a lot
like
of
baking flour.
Yeah, a lot of it got destroyed, but a bunch of the locals and the lighthouse keeper had flour for many years.
Thankfully they saved that much flour though.
It was a lot of flour.
That is such a Canadian image here.
With the Canadian lass. This
Wow.
is a replica of the original lighthouse that used to stand here, and it's quite unique with the with all of the shapes, you know? Oh my gosh, I'm tired. So it was a rectangle on the bottom, and then a square, and then like a hexagon, I believe, and then, or an octagon and then a hexagon. It was just, yeah, that's how it was described with. Pretty cool. They used to drive these around the island.
The island's like 2 kilometers. I don't even know if there's only like 1 kilometer that's a road. So it's funny that they had these.
Oh, wow. It was actually really cool because when we first arrived and were being shown around the island, there was actually a former lighthouse keeper assistant that was here at the same time. So we got to hear some pretty cool stories about his time here, about how when the head lightkeeper that he was stationed here with, when he took a heart attack, he was basically fending for himself on the island. He said that he's local to the area too, so he has memories of coming here when he was 9 years old. It was quite fascinating. It was just really cool to hear all that background story while we toured around. He said he used to drive these. He's driven both of these back when they were in driving condition in the 60s, 70s. So it's about a 1 kilometer road stretch back to the boathouse and the dock where we first arrived. You can of course walk it, but they also have some bikes, some island bikes that you're welcome to just take back and forth to make the commute a little bit quicker. How unique is this? Black sand. So we dropped off the bikes at the boathouse, and then just about a 5-minute walk along the woodland trail, you come to Black Sands Beach. And it's just like this volcanic black sand That is so cool. It's way more fine than I thought. Like, it's still quite rocky, but that's awesome.
Smell like lava?
It smells like bug spray because my hands smell like bug spray.
We've had a fun little morning exploring. Walked the beach, skipped some rocks, did some bushwhacking, looking for moose. We found lots of poop, but still no moose. Skylar was helping out with breakfast. Just cracked the eggs and made some toast. It's been a good morning.
It's been great. It's been really relaxing, and the birds here are so beautiful. I mean, you could just sit and listen to them all day. As beautiful as the lighthouse and the whole island is to visit, it's important to remember the amount of history that comes with this location and the amount of lives that it affected, including all of the lighthouse keepers over the years. And with that, unfortunately, the sad reality is to living here full time. There is a graveyard on the island with some loved ones buried, including Andrew Dick was the lighthouse keeper here for 30 years with his whole family. So he has a few children that are buried here, along with there's diaries of a few more. I believe it says that there's 5 people. So this is the graveyard area marked with crosses. It just kind of brings to home the amount of history and lives that this island was a part of throughout the years and throughout the generations. Just around the coast there is where the lighthouse and the lighthouse keeper's house would be, and over the years, if the lighthouse keepers like to drink, or even with their glass medicine bottles, so they would take their glass bottles after they're done and discard them over the cliff into the lake below, and then over time they would roll through the rocks there and they would turn eventually into beach glass. So it's along this beach right beside the graveyard that you can wander, and you can most likely find beach glass, historic beach glass from possibly decades or centuries ago, and little artifacts too that would have rolled and been turned like dulled edges, and yeah, it's pretty neat.
There's a plant here, and it's called Devil's Club, and I suppose it mostly grows on the western side of Canada, so it's kind of a mystery why it's here or how it got here.
Porphyry Island's most mysterious resident is what it's called. Now I'm scared to touch it because there's a warning over there about the stems of it. They're kind of
they're very spiky.
They're very spiky, and apparently it can cause rashes. So I'm not going to touch it and pick it up, but for reference, this is next to my face. It's a huge leaf. It's so interesting. We just had lunch with everybody, and then we had to say our goodbyes. So we did just leave Porphyry Island back to Silver Islet. Huge thank you to everyone on Porphyry that helped preserve and make it such a special place to visit. Highly recommend going to check it out. So there's multiple ways that you can get to Porphyry. Obviously, you can just go for the day. You can book a day trip there and get a tour of the island. You can also book a stay overnight like we did. You can also volunteer too. So they have like volunteer positions, like housekeeper positions that you can apply for, and then you can also apply to be an artist in resident, which was really cool. So we got to meet some really incredible artists that will obviously use the beauty of that island and the history and the nature and use it to inspire them with their works and their writings. So that was just such a beautiful experience. Huge thank you to Paul and Andrew and all involved. We loved it. Definitely check it out if you're in Thunder Bay. So now we're in Silver Islet. This is where we parked our car yesterday to head over to the island. We're excited to be back because it's quite a cool spot.
Silver Islet actually had a silver mine here that was like the world's largest mine for silver.
It was pretty cool. Like from 1868 it started operation, so it was out on Silver Islet, like the actual island off of the coast here, and it's massively down below these icy shores of Lake Superior. There was this incredible silver mine that was an abundance of silver. Unfortunately though, in 1884 I believe the year is, it did flood. The pump stopped working. I think that there was a coal delivery mishap. So once the pump stopped working to keep the water away from this mine, it completely flooded over. So now you can just canoe or take a boat out there and see the mine below the clear, like turquoise waters. We didn't get to see it this trip, but it's worth noting, and that this location also has an amazing general store that we're gonna go get some ice cream from.
Yeah, when we got here yesterday, the general store was closed, And we're very fortunate today to get in. People are really hyping up the coffee.
Proudly roasted in Thunder Bay. Plus, a crazy amount of ice cream.
It's really good. And this is the size of the cups. Footprint should be back home. We're back at T-Bay, baby! We're checking into the Delta.
Let's go.
I'm really excited to stay here. It's right on the water. We are checked in. This is the Delta Hotel by Marriott in Thunder Bay. This is our room. Give you a quick tour. Very squishy bed test. Gorgeous bathroom. All of the typical amenities that Deltas are known to have. Like, there's so many. The list is huge, including pet friendly. But the plus about this one and the highlight is the location. It's located right on the waterfront here in Thunder Bay, right over the marina. Like, this is our balcony looking over the marina. We're about to go down to the marina this evening. I'm going on a sailing tour, so getting to also enjoy the city from this perspective of our hotel room is pretty special too.
Guess what time it is?
Dinner time! Let's go. For dinner tonight, we are going to be grabbing some brews at Lakehead Brewery, and then we're going to be heading to Tomlin's, which has some pizzas and subs for dinner. Oh my gosh, I love it. If I were a local, I would definitely, this would be a local hotspot for me to visit all the time. So this is the brewery side, and then it's connected to this pizza sub shop. So you can grab your beer and have a seat, and then have your pizza or subs come over, and they also had deep fried pickles and nachos, I believe, and chicken wings. It's so much on the menu. Dinner was amazing. Oh my goodness, that was so good, and the beer was incredible too. Now we are back along the waterfront, and tonight we are going to be ending our day with a sunset wine and cheese tour with Sail Superior. So they have catamaran tours that is the perfect way to see Thunder Bay from the water, experience the sunset, and yeah, we're excited to check it out.
We're going to share with you folks sitting here.
Perfect.
And once we're out on the water, there'll be opportunity to move about and that sort of thing as well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Welcome to the bow.
Welcome to the bow. This is a home of bow.
It's the SS Frodo we're on.
The SS Frodo.
Sail Superior Frodo.
So cool. They have quite a fleet of ships here. So I thought we might be going on a catamaran because there's a big catamaran, but they also have like legit sailboats. So I'm really excited that we're actually getting a legit sailing experience.
Oh, we're about to exit the...
Harbor here.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the choppy stuff.
I don't know if it's that much choppier though, but did you know that Lake Superior is the largest freshwater lake in the world? Did we already say this time?
Yes, I told them.
I just think it's a really cool fact, so it needs to be said again.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Yeah, surprise.
It's magic! Can you do that again?
No, I got it.
Would you like me to?
One second, I need to record that. Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
That is
Here we
so
are.
good. Thank you so
Very
much.
welcome.
I don't know what this doohickey is, but it looks perfectly placed for a cheese plate.
Excellent.
Excellent.
This is living.
Yeah, 45 minutes to an hour to pick it all up.
I have an announcement.
This is amazing. This is a great experience. Trying to sit at the bow, so you kind of have the whole bow to ourselves right
Yeah,
now.
it's like this is our boat.
How was that?
That's great. It's a beautiful location to paddle because of the breakwater out there. It keeps the whole harbor so calm. which is really, really nice. We kind of failed to try as many Persians as we could during this trip, but we have heard that when you come here, you have to try a bunch of different bakeries that make them. However, the original was made by the Persian Man. So we decided to check out the Persian Man bake shop and try the original Persian. Brew.
Is it better?
Mm-hmm. It's so fresh.
Oh yeah. That's really, really good.
Isn't it fresh? I really like how this feels like an old school diner, and there's a lot of locals. And you can just get a cup of coffee and a baked good. They have a bunch of other baked goods too. Everything just looks like, oh, and they have subs as well. And that's so friendly. It has felt, yeah, Thunder Bay has some East Coast vibes. I don't know, like the overly friendliness aspect of it. This morning we are going to be stepping back in time. We are at the Fort William Historical Park and we're really excited to be here. This spot recreates life in the 1800s fur trade era. So there's gonna be lots to explore. We're gonna head inside and I believe we just walk around and self-wander and there's gonna be reenactors and everything. Fort William Historical Park is a living history museum in Thunder Bay, Ontario that immerses visitors in the 19th century fur trade era. The historical park was established in 1973 and recreates Fort William, the inland headquarters of the Northwest Company circa 1815, later called the Hudson's Bay Company. The fort was a bustling hub for Indigenous and European fur traders, voyageurs, and artisans. Today, Fort William Historical Park features over 50 authentically reconstructed buildings, including a blacksmith shop, bakery, farm, and Anishinaabe encampment. Visitors can engage with costumed interpreters, witness historical demonstrations, and explore the cultural exchange between Indigenous peoples and settlers. This place is amazing. We are actually so lucky to be here during Rendezvous, which is a big event here at the fort. And it's just been an incredible afternoon we had like a little guided tour, but then we also got to self-wander through all of the buildings and meet so many incredible interpreters. It's people that are just so passionate about sharing the history, but then also the trades, people of all ages as well. So it was really, really, I don't know, this place is just so cool.
And everybody is so into their character.
So into their character.
There was a little boy, he was gonna go to jail.
There's a little boy that was going to go to jail. Oh, when I went in to see the bakers, they were like, what is that weird contraption that you have? I'm like, oh, it's a camera. Like, but yeah, no, this place is hot, like very highly recommended if you can check it out when you're here in Thunder Bay.
Yeah. And this is the end of our video.
This is the end.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
so
heading home
sad.
today.
We're literally catching our flight in like an hour. We're trying to squeeze in as much time as we can here. We have had such an amazing trip. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we've inspired you to come visit Thunder Bay and to explore and stay a while. And then we're already thinking of returning, planning a trip back too. So everybody has been so beyond
so nice.
Kind. I mean, we're used to over-friendly hospitality being from the East Coast, and I'd say we've experienced that and even more so during our few days here. So it's been a very, very good trip, and yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.